It's the Real Spill Podcast.
I'm your host, Mark Santana.
And it's your girl, Shanti.
This your dog Trav checking in.
And Maya.
We were gonna introduce you, but we should have probably said that before we started recording. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you don't know, if you watch this show and you don't know, this is my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So we have on here. She kind of nervous. You can loosen up, man. Trust me. You can loosen up. It's not gonna be that type of vibe. Loosen up. She looking like she like this, like she about to go to war. She like this. You know what I'm saying? Like loosen up a little piece. You feel me? It's not that type of show. It's laid back. You be around us all the time. You know Trav. You obviously know me. You know your auntie. It's a loose setting. It ain't. It's a vibe.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun.
Fact,
We're
we're
gonna
gonna have fun with it. It ain't gonna be no strict sad show. It's gonna be a vibe show. You feel me? It's real, like this is what you gotta understand, right? This is a realistic show. You know what I'm saying? So right now you can be all the way real. You can't be judged. Nobody can't chastise you. I can't get mad at you. Nothing. You be all the way real on this show. It's Real Spill Podcast, all right? So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do you can't do this part because you're not of age. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do what we normally do. We're gonna make a toast at the beginning of the show. And I already know what I'm gonna toast this to. You feel me? I'm gonna toast this to growth. You feel me? Because without growth, you feel me, we can't prosper at nothing in life. So toast to growth. You feel me?
No, dang, she could have got some apple juice.
And since this show is very much different than what we normally do, I'm gonna come at a different way. I ain't even tell you this, Trev. I ain't tell you this, Terry. You feel me? But like, we're gonna do it like this. Like, somebody, okay, you of age. How old are you? Let the people know how old are you.
I'm 19.
When is your birthday?
My birthday is September 8th, and I was born in 2004.
Okay, cool. So you know what I'm saying? Listen, we smoke. You know what I'm saying? We got medical cards, so we legally can smoke. You know what I'm saying? But since you're an adult, we gonna ask you, do you mind if we smoke?
Yes.
You mind if we smoke?
Yes,
So
I
you-
have no problem with it.
You have a problem with it?
I don't.
Okay, so you said you do mind if we smoke. So I'm like, dang. I'm like, dang.
Like,
Hey, for
I
real.
was about to change though.
Hey, I swear, I'm like, damn. Now we can't smoke. Fuck it. It is what it is. 'Cause it's the Real Spill Podcast. We don't edit nothing out and we keep it all the way real. You feel me? Straight up.
It's
So,
the
you know what I'm
Real
saying?
Spill Podcast.
We gonna do this show kind of a little different than what we normally do. We gonna interview Maya. You know what I'm saying? We might grill her a little bit. We might roast her, but we gonna make it all fun at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But we done came a long way and we got a long more way to go. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna start off like Terry. You want to take off first, or you want me to take off first?
You her daddy. You take off first.
Okay.
Hell,
I knew
Trav
you-
should take off first.
I knew you
Cause
was gonna
Trav,
say
you
that.
sober. You sober, Trav.
He's
Maybe
sober
you
right
should
now.
take
You can
off
tell
first.
from his face. He's sober right now.
Did we take a toast yet? Yeah.
No,
No, he ain't
see,
sober.
Okay.
He ain't sober.
Exactly. Like, are you
He ain't
serious?
Real
sober.
Spill Podcast.
Hey, that nigga ain't sober. Hey, that nigga crazy, boy. Try, boy. The show won't be.
Oh.
Hey, y'all watching this? I know y'all probably learning this by now.
see the light,
The
let me
show
see
won't
the
be
light.
nothing without Trav, man.
Nah, man.
Trav gonna make us laugh, man. Oh, real, but it's in a good way though. He gonna make us laugh. So you know what I'm saying? Okay, I gotta take off first. Okay, so just tell the people. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself because you can get your introduction the best. Tell the people a little bit about yourself. Tell people what you like to do, what you're doing, what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Favorite food, how you spend your money. Like, let the people get to know you before I give my opinion of you. You hear me?
Okay. So, I'm currently in college, my second semester, and right now, I'm getting my prerequisites for nursing school.
Wait, we got to start right there for the people that didn't go to college because I didn't go to college. What is a prerequisite?
It's courses you take for like requirements. So say
Like what type of requirements? For people
Just
that watches that don't know, we got to know.
it's just different classes you have to take in order to be able to get into a program,
What type of program are you trying to get in?
a nursing program.
Okay, I know that. You saying it like, oh, you know this. But these people that's going to watch it probably don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I know these things. But they don't.
She
The viewers
did
not
say
going to know.
nursing now. She did
She
say
did?
nursing.
She did?
She did.
Okay,
She
my
did.
fault.
Oh,
I
man,
stand corrected.
You gotta speak up to your. I know he your daddy in real life and still on the show, but if you said something and he trying to correct you, tell him. I said.
That's why I say
nursing.
you can do this. This the
Yeah,
time you can do
tell
all that. You
him.
speak up. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta hold back. You won't be judged. You won't be chastised. You know what I'm saying? You won't none of that. You feel me? This Real Spill podcast. This is one of the realest podcasts right now. You know what I'm saying? We don't sugarcoat nothing on him. We don't edit nothing out. We keep mistakes.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Like now that you in college and now that you got to pay for classes, do you take the classes more serious than like say you in high school and it's all free education, so it's like you real more lax?
Definitely, because if I end up like failing that class, my FAFSA, my financial aid won't pay for it. So therefore, I would have to come out of pocket. So it's really you gotta take those classes serious, because if you don't, financial aid won't pay for it. And on top of that, it's like you would have to redo that class over again. So like, say I'm in anatomy and physiology. If I fail that class and I'm trying to get into nursing school, I won't be able to get in until I pass that class. So.
Wow. Okay. And for her defense, though, I'm definitely gonna say this though. Like even in high school, she didn't really play around. You know what I'm saying? Like I never had a problem with her in life when it come to school. Like never had discipline problems, none of that in school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was like a class clown.
I was too.
So I had to do credit lab to get my 2.0 to get my diploma. Like I did it, but it's like I was joking around in class when I could have did the work. And
see, if my kids were class clowns, I'd eat that. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna ask you that.
Yeah, because I eat that because I know I was a class clown. But one thing about it though, I was a class clown till they said they were gonna call my mama. Then I tightened up. I ain't never let nothing get home. You feel me? I know when to chill out. You know what I'm saying? God bless the dead. My old neighbor, Mr. Strange, when he died, he was my teacher. I used to get that man in hell when I was a kid. Man.
And then
You ain't know Mr. Strange died?
No.
Yeah, Mr. Strange died.
And when we was kids,
Last year.
Dang.
our parents used to give the teacher permission to beat our ass. Remember, tell the truth. Like my
Fifth
mom,
grade, Mr. Harris, Pomosa. He used to beat Jit's ass, man.
Come on.
Real talk. He used to beat Jit's ass,
It's
man.
before all these, like, when teachers get in trouble, they putting the kids in the headlock. and
Yeah,
all
they
this
can't
shit.
do that no more. You
That
know,
used
it's
to
never
be
happened.
allowed. Like, it used to
Yeah.
be teachers used to fear, like, you going to his detention.
Yeah, it was Mr. Harris. I used to fear. I used to be scared of him. I used to bow down. So, okay, like, all right, so Maya, we gonna get a little deeper with this. I'm gonna hit that.
Yeah, it's real friendly right now. It's real friendly.
Yeah, it's laid back though. It's a good vibe so far. It's
Yeah,
definitely a good
yeah.
vibe so far. You know what I'm saying? So okay, like I want to ask you, I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Like I told you right now, you can say anything you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Just we gonna keep it respectful though, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But you can say whatever you want to say, but always keep it real because it's the Real Spill podcast. You know how I am about liars. You know how I am about that. I like to put people to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And I know in the past you felt like I lied to you. You know what I'm saying? Could we address that? You mind if we address that?
Yeah, but what are you talking about specifically?
Okay, like when you said I lied to you, like okay, we gonna rewind, right? The time when you left home, I wouldn't call it running away. It's probably a different phrase for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't really run away. You went to your mom. You know what I'm saying? Or we can say you fled. You know what I'm saying? You fled or you retreated. We can say that. But when you fled or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like you had said that. And it was so ironic. Because I'm gonna keep it so G with y'all. It was so ironic, right? Like I'm cleaning up the room. You feel me? Like I'm not a snoopy parent. I ain't the type of parent that's gonna be going around snooping through shit. I ain't that type. Wait, I could just be speaking. Am I that type of parent? You feel like I'm that type of parent? Okay. So I'm gonna ask you to ask this. How did you know I was gonna find a notebook? I'm gonna get to that though. But how you know I was gonna find a notebook?
No, for one, that notebook was like way before I was even thinking about like leaving. It was just like I don't know. I was venting because I felt like at that age I didn't really have really say anything because I'm still young. So I'm just like writing in the book like venting. But
So you got like a journal, journal.
Yeah.
Understandable. That's understandable. But I want to know, right? This is what I want to know, right? I know I might yell a lot and shit, like, but why do you feel like I don't give y'all an opinion to speak what's on y'all mind? Just because I don't agree with y'all don't mean y'all can't speak what's on y'all mind.
I don't know.
Be honest.
It's just that like I don't know how you like probably take it like. Okay, there's the situation about in the group chat when we were talking about me wanting to do like the CNA program before the nursing program,
Okay.
and it's just like
That's
it's
recent,
just
y'all. That's very recent. That's like a week ago.
yeah. So basically, I was thinking about like doing a CNA program, and then after that, switching over to nursing program, so I can like get a step forward in the healthcare. Because right now I'm working at a hospital, but I don't get to do as much because I'm not certified. So, and it was two different opinions, and I was just like, it was just a thought out there. But by the way you was saying it, you made it seem like I was just putting everything into that, but I wasn't. I was just saying I was thinking about it. Like I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do it yet.
Okay. To my defense, I'm gonna say this right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, this the time you can correct me if I'm wrong. Every time I tell you my opinion, what do I say? I say, Samaya, it's your life. You can make your own decision. But I feel like you shouldn't do it. I just give my opinion, right? Don't I tell you that?
Yeah.
I always tell her she can make the last decision. She asked me my input. I'm gonna give her my true input. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her my true input, and I feel like she don't be able to handle when I give her my true input. You know what I'm saying? I understand you want to. Oh, go ahead, Terry. I see you about to
I
say something.
think, yeah, just from my personal experience dealing with my parents and things I want to do, I feel like I'm in the same position as Maya because when, especially her going to college, and as she could say, in her immediate family, nobody has gone to college, right? Am I wrong?
Yes, facts. That's
Yeah.
facts. She the
Okay,
first.
so
She the
she
generational
probably
breaker.
already probably feel a lot of pressure in that anyways. So when she's coming to you asking you about something about life, not even I ain't gonna say life, just
That's life. You can say
career
that. That's life.
but
Yeah.
career paths. It's like your opinion is gonna weigh in strongly. So even though you say, oh, do what you want, that's your life. Yeah, she hear that, but it's like, dang, correct me if I'm wrong, Samaya, but me, I don't want to feel like I'm disappointing my dad or my mom. If you say something and you're my parent, I'm gonna take heed to that. But it's like, dang, like I really want to do X, Y, Z. And it's like a thought process. Like you're trying to talk it out with you, but you don't want to feel like you're inferior to how your parents feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I ain't gonna lie. I ain't look at it as that way. It's totally understandable. That's definitely is. But my thing is right. I won't feel like I don't feel like my daughter gonna disappoint me. I ain't even gonna count with you. I don't feel like there's nothing in life she can do right now that'll disappoint me. First off, she beat all the statistics. I always struggle with that word, but she beat all the statistics. You feel me? She graduated high school. She don't have a baby and she's in college. That's major coming out of the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's major. So like, I don't feel like she can disappoint me in that type of way at all. I feel like she did. I feel like as a parent, I did my job. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, right, I be feeling like I want her to stay focused on what she's doing right now. That's why I don't make her pay bills. She offered to pay bills, right? You offered to pay bills, right? Yeah. And what I told you?
You didn't say anything.
Exactly, because I ain't going to say nothing. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say fuck that. I ain't going to make you pay no bill because my mama never did that to me. You know what I'm saying? My mama never did that to me. She never ever made me pay a bill. One time I moved back because she was in jeopardy of losing her home. So I moved back and helped pay bills so she can like keep her house. But my mom, but that was my choice. My mom never said, hey, I need you to pay a bill. I want you to help me pay a bill. My mom never did that to me. So I wouldn't do that to my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want her to be able to focus on what's important. Stack your bread up. This is the time when you're supposed to stack your bread up. Because if you be stacking your bread up now till you get out of college, you feel me? You'll be stacked up. You'll be able to go get you a nice place. You'll be able to go get you a nice car. And you feel me? That's another thing. Like she don't like when I be telling her that she want to finance a car so bad. Yeah. She don't like when I give her the opinion. That's why she laughing. She don't like when I give her my opinion on that.
But it is hard as a kid because you just know what you want. But no.
But that's what I
listen to that stuff. You need to listen to that stuff.
Man, come on. See, I should have called you. See, I ain't called you. I called like 5 other people, and they said the same thing. But that's what I'm trying to tell her.
I am 32, about to be 33 this year. I've never had a car payment in my life because of my parents. I've never, and my car is on its last thread. I'm scared. I don't even want to get a new car until I get I'm not even, man, that's a whole nother bill. Nah.
See that's
Listen,
what I
yeah, you gotta listen
like.
to
Now I'm
that.
saying like that's what I'm trying to tell, and I be telling her like, listen. I told her just like this. I think I just told you this the other day. Matter of fact, I told her just like this. I say, listen, I done drove down that dead end road, so I'm gonna say, somebody don't make that left, make that right. But it's on you if you want to make that right. You might still want to say, man, I want to see. I don't believe my daddy. Let me go ahead and make the left. Now you at a dead end, and you could have saved a lot of time just going right like your daddy told you to go right. You feel me? But then I always tell her at the end of the day, it's your decision. You're gonna do what you want to do regardless. You're an adult now. I can't control what you do like that. You know what I'm saying? I only can control the rules of my house. I can't control the moves you make in life. So I don't try to do that. But I just try to prevent you from making mistakes that I know you're gonna look at as mistakes in the future. That's my job as a parent. I'm supposed to always do that. Real talk, even if you 30, 40 years old, I'm supposed to already do that. My mom do that to me still to this day. If she feel like I'm making the wrong decision, she like, no, don't do that. That's what a parent gonna do. They gonna do that for life. Do y'all parents still do that?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's for
Dang,
life.
it's aggravated, bro. I'm not answering the phone for my mama. When I know she on that, I don't even answer the phone. Like, I ain't trying to hear that, but I know she coming from a good place. But I'm grown. I'm real grown. I am not trying to hear that.
Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. We grown and we be having to deal with that. So imagine you at your age. I'm trying to make you not make no mistakes that I done made. Like I told her, I only had one car payment, and it only lasted me like 6 months because I had to pay the car because I couldn't handle it. I didn't understand how it worked, and I didn't understand why the interest kept piling up. So I don't want her to have that stress on her. Like you're gonna be like, damn, you paying your car note every month, right? But the interest still going up. So you be like, so 6 months, a year down the road go down. You be like, dang, like I done paid like the car was say the car was $13,000. I done paid $4,000 this month, and it still say I owe 12. I mean this year, and it still say I owe 12,000. How is that possible? You gonna be looking like, what? Hey, I just paid $4,000 this year. You gonna feel like it's something that you never gonna finish.
It was going towards the interest.
Fast. You gotta double up on your payments. You gotta pay a little more than your payments. You can't just always pay the bare minimum. Or the interest gonna always kill you. And I don't want you to have to be stressed about that, because while you stressing about a car note, now you're not focusing on college. And then when you finish college, you go get with any fucking car you want to go get. You are gonna be a nurse. You gonna make bread. You gonna be able to go get any car. You gonna drop beans. That's why I tell you to get a slide of 9. You gonna drive Benz later. You feel me? You thinking about 9. You gotta think about 4 years down the road where your life gonna be at. You gonna be in a good predicament. You gonna be financially stable, and that's important, especially in this type of economy. And that type of job is gonna always be wealth in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna always be
I
wealth
got a
in that.
question though that I know a lot of viewers want to know.
What?
Maya, why did you want to leave your daddy's house? Why did you leave?
Oh, this is a good one.
Or retreat
This a good
or
one.
flee? Why
Yeah,
did you want to
flee.
go?
I will say fled. She fled.
Honestly, I would say I was being a little stubborn because
Wow.
Well, no. Let me rephrase. No, I don't want to hear in the now.
Okay.
I want to know back then why you.
That's
left.
real. Hey, I like that. I like that. I like that.
Because you might feel like you stubborn now, but back then you felt like you was valid. So why
Fact,
you left back then?
that was good, Terry. I like that.
okay.
That was good.
So the reason why I left is because, like, after getting in trouble, I felt like I seen a side of my dad I never seen before. Cause like my dad, he's cool. Like he's cool to be around, but like when he's in that strict mode, it's just like a different. Yeah.
It's the Real Spill
It's just-
Podcast.
No, you gotta elaborate because we don't know what you got in trouble for, and we don't know. I still don't know why you left because he got mean.
Yeah.
Nah, I need more detail. I need more detail.
Somebody, you can speak it all. I promise you. I say my part too. You can speak it all. You ain't gonna hold nothing back. I swear to God.
Okay, so, all right, you want me to speak on the situation or
You
what?
can.
Okay.
And listen to this.
It's the Real Spill Podcast.
We gotta be real on here, man. It ain't no. You ain't gotta worry about it. This is real. This is a real zone right here, man.
Okay, so the situation was, I had snuck out with my friends, and then the reason why I snuck out was for a boy. Like he had went to a party, and then he was like being manipulative, and so I called my friends. I was like, let's go to that party because something about to happen. We about to fight or do something. So that's when.
This is my first time hearing this. My bad. This is my first time hearing this. But go ahead.
That's when we
I'm
end
high
up.
as hell.
Basically, like my friend mom found out, and then her mom called my dad, and my dad found out. So after that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm in trouble. So I got in trouble or whatever, and then after that, it's just
Oh,
like,
whoa, wait. I don't hear y'all.
You can't hear us? You can't hear us? Yeah, we had some technical difficulties, but we were talking about you were talking about when you was out with your friends or whatever. You thought you was about to fight or whatever. Oh, and
yeah,
then you got in trouble. Okay, you got in
yes,
trouble.
and then I got on punishment and stuff, and then after that, it was just like straight silent treatment in the house. Like usually, I'll be interacting with my dad, talking to him and stuff. No, and that was like for like a month. So I'm like, kind of felt like an outcast. So I'm like, I don't want to
Right.
be here.
So you gave her the cold treatment, the silent treatment.
Okay, now I'm gonna speak the real. I'm gonna speak the real, right? The real talk. I'm gonna speak the real. I'm gonna speak the real. We here right now. We here right now. This what it is, right? Like, remember, okay, y'all remember that first time y'all got y'all heart broke? That's what that shit feel like to me. That's what it feel like to me.
Somebody you had so much expectation in.
It feel like my beautiful daughter, like, broke my heart. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
Cause it was something I didn't think that she would do. It wasn't something in her personality. I didn't think she would do that. I was so overlooking all of that. I wouldn't have thought that in my mind at all that you would do something like that. So when I found out about it, first I was worried, like, what the fuck? That's not like her. First I'm thinking something happened to you. Then when I realized nothing ain't happened to you, then I'm angry. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Like, this shit
It's
100.
the
I gotta
Real
take the last little bit of drink real quick.
Podcast.
I got a little physical with her. I did. Jacked up, pushed her down. I did that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, I did. I'm not gonna lie, I was very angry. But I'm gonna tell you what made me get to that level. I'm gonna keep it real. We never really had this conversation with somebody, and that's why this is a good show. I swear to God, it's a good show. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what got me angry. Her friend was there with her, right? Cause she ain't have time to take her friend home. So when I walk up, she giving me dirty looks. Like, she looking like, man, I don't want to hit this shit type shit. That's how she looked at me. Keep it real.
I didn't even try to do that. Like, I can't.
But that's what she did though. That's what she did. She like gave me like a look like rolling her eyes, babe. She didn't really roll her eyes at me. I can't say she did that. But it's like basically roll. You know how you can look at somebody?
Like a stank look.
Yeah,
Like,
stank
okay.
look. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for the word. She gave me a stank look when I walked up, and it just triggered me. Like, damn, you in the wrong. You feel me? At least you could have been. I walked up, you could have said, "Dad, I'm so sorry." Or you could have like when you looked at me like that. It just triggered me. Like, what the fuck? Like I'm already shocked this shit happened. Then you look at me like, oh, like I'm like, oh man, this shit is wild. Like, it just made me snap. And I'm not gonna lie, I know I was wrong for that. As a man, I can admit that. I know I was wrong for that because, like, somebody can tell y'all I'd never beat her before in her life because she was never that child you had to do that to. She the type of child you can tell her something. You know what I'm saying? And she catch on rip. You ain't got to yell at her. You ain't got to say, hey, do this, somebody do that. Like, she know how to do it, like, when she was young. So she ain't the type of child I had to really discipline like that. So that I feel like that was really her first time ever being, like, disciplined at all. So I feel like she couldn't handle it. Real talk, I feel like that's what it was. I feel like that was her first time getting disciplined, and she ain't used to that. So it's like, damn, like, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was a little rough, and I was wrong. And yeah, I definitely gave it a cold shoulder because that's not something that a father can just get over in a month. That ain't something that, like, come on, man. Ask anybody that's a father. Like, a real talk, anybody that's a dad that's really in their daughter life, bro, that can say they'll be able to take something like that easily. Like, I feel like you ain't really consider how I was feeling. You just worrying about, like, oh, my dad ain't talking to me. Like, I'm still making sure you eat every day. I'm still making sure you got everything that you need at the house.
Yes, but there was times that I did try to talk to you, and you still, like, was like, don't talk to me. And I'm just like,
That's
dang.
that's solid treatment, cold, boy.
Yeah,
You got to, though.
just
You
make
got to, though.
Mark
'Cause you are-
Aries.
And you got, yeah, I'm definitely a strong
Yes,
Aries.
and that's when I'm getting to real.
Listen, you gotta do that sometimes because like you rather give somebody a silent treatment instead of say something that you don't want to say. You know what I mean? So you gotta,
I
like,
understand that.
everybody has to heal on their own time.
Yeah.
I was hurt by the situation too. She ain't the only person affected by the situation. That shit affect me too. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't get over it that fast. You gotta understand. I went from my daughter that I never thought would have did no shit like that, like in the million. I would have bet my life and my soul. If somebody would say, "I bet your daughter will sneak out," man, I bet my life my daughter won't do that. I would have bet my life on that. And for that to happen, like I like, damn, like you doing stuff like that, like what the fuck, like she already had sent to them video to my phone one time, cursing like a sailor.
No, no, it wasn't even like, it was just like 2 words.
Cussing like a sailor. She thought she sent it to her homegirls. She sent it to me by mistake.
It was literally like 2 words.
Hey, she talking about.
I guess in hindsight, you could say that was the best way for you because everything came back tenfold. She back living with you. She doing all right. Everything's good. She graduated. Blah blah blah. But can you say, looking back, that was the best thing for you to do as a parent? Then is to give her solid treatment for the month.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, all right.
And I'm gonna say that because like if I didn't
You
do
gonna
that.
stand on business, huh?
But listen, yeah, definitely standing on business. If I think about shit before I do it, trust me. And like then, what if I would have still been mad trying to talk to her? Then it would have been verbal abuse. I'm already mad.
Yeah.
I'm already mad. Like I like, what's the point of talking if I'm not gonna say nothing that's positive? Like I'm angry, and I'm hurt about the situation. You feel me? So like, of course, I'd rather not say. Sometimes they say it's better not to say something. It's better to stay quiet than say something. Like what's the saying? What's the saying? It's a saying about that.
Don't say.
You don't got nothing nice. Don't say nothing at all. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. That's it right there. That's what I was on. That's the time that I was on.
But
Straight up.
Trav, I know when that was happening, because he was hitting me up. I know he was hitting you up. Hell, he was hitting half of Facebook up. That whole situation, it had all of us kind of. We was all going through it when you left Mike. Everybody across the world was going through that
Facts.
one. Everybody said, calling him. Hey man, come on, man. It's your daughter. You was going through. I know you was hurt because that's the first time I ever seen you like real. You was hurt. I just know you was hurt. You was hurt by
And that's why. And I feel like she was only being. I feel like at the moment somebody was being selfish. She was just thinking like, "Oh, my daddy's being hard on me." Like, no, I'm like, what if you sneak out one night, right? You know what I'm saying? And then like that's the worst thing that can happen to a parent. Them crackers knock on my door. I ain't racist at all. When we say that in Florida, we mean police. We mean the police when we say that in Florida. We're not talking about the race. We're talking about the police. When them folks knock on my door, I don't want them folks knocking on my door be like, are you the parent of Samaya? Your daughter is deceased. God forbid. Because I'm very big on God forbid. I don't want them to come to wake me up out of my sleep and tell me nothing like that. I'm like, huh? What? Yeah. My daughter here or my daughter there, and you ain't where you supposed to be. So I'm going to be lost. I ain't even going to know where to start looking for you at because I don't know where you at for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's a serious issue. That's why it was very serious that you did that. That's a serious issue. And I feel like, I'm not going to lie, I feel like somebody didn't have to do that. I feel like she didn't have to do that because I gave her freedom. She had freedom. Maybe not much as she wanted, but she had a lot of freedom. Even to the point my mom and my family members were telling me, oh, you let her do too much. And I'm her daddy. You leave a daddy gonna let, like, when I was growing up, I know the girls that live with their daddies, they couldn't never go do nothing. They couldn't go nowhere. No parties, no games, no nothing. They went to school and home. They didn't go nowhere. You ain't see them anywhere. You won't see them at no grocery store, no Walmart. They home. That's how the girls was when we were coming up. Their daddies ain't play.
Yeah.
I gave her freedom. Oh, dad, can I go to the game? Go ahead. Oh, dad, can I go stay the night here? Go ahead. I'm not like saying nothing. She got a car. I gave her a car. You know what I'm saying? I bet now she wish she would have cherished that car. I bet now see? You know what I'm saying? I used to tell her this every day. I used to say, man, you going to cherish this shit one day. When you ain't got no car, you going to cherish this car. Right now, the car had minor problems that could have been fixed and she'd be sliding good right now. Won't have no issues. She ain't cherished the car. And I was like, God ain't going to bless you in life with something better if you don't cherish what you already got. Real talk. You got to cherish what you already got for him to give you. Why would he say, oh, yeah, let me get her a nice car? And she don't cherish what he already blessed her with.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot lately. And, yeah.
Hearing what? What you mean?
Like, people saying, like, when you ask God to, like, help you with stuff, and then you get it, and then you just don't acknowledge him anymore.
Come on.
And
Selfish.
Like, yeah.
God don't like selfishness.
God give, God take away.
Yeah, he don't like selfishness.
Oh, Trav.
That's why
Right there, what you said.
That's why no matter what, before I go to sleep and when I wake up, I thank God. I don't care how bad my day was. I thank him. I say, thank you, God. Like when my car got wrecked at my job, I say, God, I thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like I done got to that point, I just thank him for everything, even the bad. Because without no bad, it can't be no good. Yin and yang. Without light, it can't be no darkness. You feel me? Without evil, it can't be no good. Everything has a balance, you feel me? And that's just life. That's how life is. It's going to always be balanced. You're going to always have good with bad. You're going to always have happy with sad. You feel me? You're going to always have these different emotions. That's what makes the human so complex. But I just try to teach you these things. You know what I'm saying? I try to make you learn life because I feel like I got a lot of wisdom. And I feel like, what is this wisdom if I don't pass it along to my kids? You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I'm an abusive parent. I know I'm not an abusive parent. I get on TJ ass sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not no more though. It been a while. I ain't gonna lie. It been a while since I had to get on TJ ass. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not an abusive parent. I might be a strict. I don't even feel like I'm a strict parent. I feel like I'm a stern parent. I feel like
you're a aggressive parent. Like you.
No, speak on it.
Yeah.
Speak
Go
on
ahead,
it.
they're
Yeah.
right. I want to.
You talk aggressively, but I know like all the time it's not how you're actually presenting it. Like
Facts.
how he talks right now, it sounds like he's talking aggressive, but he's not trying to.
And that's why I try to make them understand. Like, I'm not being aggressive to y'all. That's just how I talk.
Yeah.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I never really told people this. I don't think I never said this online. But the reason why I talk like this because of my daddy. I ain't gonna lie, because of my daddy. And I hope you watch this episode. Because of you, I talk
Let's get
aggressive.
into it, because that was gonna be my next thing. When
I was younger, right, I was very soft spoken. Yeah. I was very soft spoken. Like, and my dad be like, speak up, boy. You gotta speak up, boy. And that made me start speaking up. And I'm like, no, I gotta talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then when I started playing like little league football, that was another thing. It started being like that too.
Communication.
You gotta be able to yell. You gotta be able to scream. Mm-hmm. And that's just always since then it always embedded in me. Like I'm not aggressive. You know what I'm gonna say? Cause grandma told me this. Matter of fact, my mama told me this. I'm passionate. Yeah. I'm passionate with my words. You feel me? I feel my words.
Yeah. Definitely.
I feel what I'm speaking. You feel me? So it come off as aggression, but it's not aggressive at all. Like, I don't know. Like you don't know me your whole life. I don't know how y'all don't understand when I'm mad and when I'm just talking. Like, I talk like this. In the world, no, I talk like this. I talk like this.
People that don't know you, people that don't know you don't know, but you could be talking about how the sky is blue. Like, man, I mean, the sky is blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the way you present your words. Like you said it best. It's you so passionate. Passionate is the best thing to say, but you be passionate about things that people feel that you shouldn't probably be passionate about. That's why it comes off aggressive.
And confident in your topics, cause he gonna make
sure.
Ooh, he gonna make sure.
Hey, I'm supposed to be roasted. She roasted me on this.
Definitely be confident. Definitely.
What you mean by that, though? I want to know what you mean by that.
You gonna make sure you get your point across, like, like you gonna come with facts. You gonna come with like everything.
Hey, she ain't gonna listen to me if I don't come with facts. She ain't gonna listen. Cause one day she like, cause now don't you hate when like you ride with somebody or you round somebody, they be like, oh, I'm finna say something, but never mind. Don't you hate when people do that? Keep it real. Keep it real. Y'all don't hate when people do that, Trav?
Yeah, I hate that because don't even say that if you not gonna say what you was gonna say.
So she said that one day. She like, Dad, I was gonna say something, but I don't feel like being lectured. Why you gonna say that? Now I want to know what you were talking about. So I'm hounding her.
I understand her saying that because she your child though. Because she's like trying to fill the room. She's trying to see like, you know.
Man, but now I'm hounding her because now I want to know what you talking about. What are you talking about? Like I'm on her. So she finally telling me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's crazy, man.
No, sometimes it's just because like like you want to say it, but don't. But like you need somebody to push you to say it. It's just like I don't know if I should say it. Should I say it? Okay, let me just ask this person to see if they'll.
But this is my thing though. This is what I don't understand about my kids, right? They be acting like they scared to say stuff to me, right? When I was a kid, I didn't.
You so passionate and confident.
Okay,
Go
but
ahead.
listen, when I was a kid, right? We couldn't have an opinion. We couldn't have an opinion. Real shit. When I was a kid, we could not have an opinion. If my mama say we going to Burger King, I can't say, "Oh, mom, I want McDonald's." You get in trouble for that. You get in trouble for that, or you get snapped on for even saying that. I let my kids have an opinion. I might not have to agree on their opinion, but I let them have an opinion. So I understand why they don't feel like that door be open. That's what I don't be understanding, really. I ain't gonna lie. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, we ain't gonna speak on this on here though, but like somebody done told me stuff like that I was surprised
Now,
she.
there you go. Now you done said it.
What?
Oh, we ain't gonna speak on this though. But then what was the point of
Hey,
saying
that
that?
real.
Know what you talking about?
Hey, nah, but somebody done told me stuff that I ain't think that she'll tell me. I ain't gonna lie, she told me, and then like I found out she told me for her mama. Like I was like, wow, I was surprised she'll tell me, but because she say I'm the aggressive parent, so I was surprised she'll tell me stuff. Like she tells me a lot of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? She tells me a lot of stuff, and I respect that. That's what I love that about our relationship, though. I love that she can tell me when she having dude problems. I love when she can come at me about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She always asks me for advice, but she never takes it. But at least she comes and asks me. Facts. She always asks me for advice. She asks me for advice, but never take it. But you feel me? I respect it. I try not to judge her, and I respect that she even came at me like, damn, okay, she really came at me about that. So I try to respect that. Like, keep it real. Somebody like, you done came at me about a lot of shit, and I try to. I ain't gonna say I try. I'm gonna just ask you because this ain't about me. Do you feel like I ever judged you about anything you told me?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You not one thing.
No, you didn't really judge me. You just tell me how you feel about the situation, but you'll never judge. Like about the boy problem, you be like.
She finna make my voice. I already know she finna. That's why she laughing.
Yeah. You like, man, that's why you can't trust them.
Nah, say what he really said. Can't trust them niggas. What he really
She
said?
doing it. She say she don't like to say the N word around me, so I respect it though. You feel me? I tell her she can say that around me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she can. I told her she can say that around me, but she feel like that's disrespectful, so I respect it. I can't help but respect it.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't curse in front of my
definitely
mama.
threw that in there. Yeah, I know.
You know I said that. You can't trust them niggas. You know you can't trust them niggas. I keep telling you can't trust them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I be giving them my game though. I be feeling like she don't be soaking it up. I feel like when you the parent, I feel like the kid don't really take your game. They feel like you just being a parent. They don't feel like you know, like, but I feel like my kids should feel like they got an advantage having a daddy like me. Cause I done been in the streets my whole life and I know how to maneuver in the streets for real. And plus I know how to communicate with people on another level than me. I can go in the room with people on a higher tax bracket than me and I can sit there and mingle and keep a conversation with anybody. You know what I mean? And I feel like I can work both sides of the board. I feel like y'all should respect the game I give. Like real talk.
I really feel like, and I'm just gonna speak for me.
Facts.
The fact that you said Maya tell you a lot, I never told my mama nothing. I never told my stepdad. They was in the dark about everything I did with boys, everything I did, like anything. When I ran away a couple times, they never knew nothing about my life past what somebody else told them. Because I feel like I ain't have that relationship. So you might not think,
Man, you
yo, whispering, what's going on? No, what's going on with the whispering? That's crazy, Trav. You see what's going on?
I don't even hear.
Nah, but that's crazy. But anyway, what I was saying was, it's still good knowing it's still.
I'm gonna ask you. This time I gotta ask her because this is like the most delicate part. So I had to ask her that. I don't want her to feel uncomfortable not talking about it.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it real.
Which way I was gonna say it's positive.
You already noticed. You already noticed
at
though.
least tells you.
Nah, but you already know this information. You know. You already know this information. I swear you know this information. Trav probably knows this information.
I feel like I know what you about to say.
Yeah. You already know this information for sure. Trust me. I just ain't want to say it on camera without her permission. I don't want her to feel uncomfortable. You feel me? That's one thing. That's one thing she can. Like, if she don't want to talk about that, I'ma fully respect that. Like, you sure you want to say you speak on that?
She's an adult, but
Okay,
she's
that's
still to
real.
us. She's still our baby. So
Facts,
yeah,
facts.
we
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna
So
be
I had to
saying
ask her. You
nothing
know what I'm
on.
saying? I ain't
Yeah.
wanna
Just for
just come.
clicks and views, nah.
Nah,
we ain't
we ain't doing that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. See, now you know why I did it like that. I had to ask her like I was like I can't ask on these microphones. You feel me? But I just asked her again,
Yeah.
and she for sure. Cause this something I respect. If she say I don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? But she say she don't mind. Like Samaya, I was the first person Samaya came and told she lost her virginity to. Probably her friends, but like the adult, like I was the first person she came and told that to. I didn't snap on her. How did you feel like I came at you? I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let you speak. How you feel like I came at you when you told me that?
I don't. I couldn't really like. You were calm about it. You just like. You were understanding because like, like teenagers around that age, like it sometimes happens, and yeah.
And then I had found out I had that this after she had left or whatever. I had found out about this right before she was coming back. I found out about this right before she was coming back. I was being understandable about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't like that it happened, but that's life. I know it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is shit is gonna happen. That's impossible. You feel me? Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is though. Like, it ain't make her break her. You feel me? She's still doing what she got to do in life. You feel me? That's all that matters to me. You feel me? Now she already know. I don't even be asking who the fuck she be leaving with. Like, she be out of here. I don't even be asking that no more. Like, I don't be giving a damn. Like, bring your ass
She
back
19,
safe.
so hey.
But I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. One thing I can say now though, she do be communicating better. She do. Like, she know she gonna stay out a little later. She tells me that, so that give me room not to snap. Even if I go to sleep and I wake up in the morning and I see that you at least text me like, oh, I'm gonna be late. That made me feel better. Like, okay, she respected me enough to let me know what was going on, and I feel like she understanding that now. But let's talk about the second time you left. We gotta talk about the second time you left, because it was the second time.
Wait.
Yeah, it was the second time.
Wait, I don't even remember why.
Second time.
Second time.
Second
Wait,
time.
maybe I'm confused.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna remind y'all right now. Okay, like the dude. I just like okay.
I remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. During the prom, after her prom, right? She took the prom's car back.
Oh, that was
Dude left her.
I was mad at you too.
She didn't call me.
I didn't even text you.
She didn't call me. She wasn't gonna call me. One thing about somebody about some stuff like that, she is not finna hit me up. She would walk before she called me about that. She would have walked home before she called me about that. Trust me. I'd be like, now somebody, you just get here at 11 o'clock. She would have walked here. Like, no cap. Like, real talk, she didn't want to tell me, so she got her mama to Uber her back. That's the only reason I found out. She thought her mama wasn't going to tell me. That's why she ain't hit my mama up. That's why she hit nobody else. She thought her mama wasn't going to tell me. But her mama felt like she had to tell me that. So, you know what I'm saying? Dude left her. Feel me? So, I was mad about that. Like, man, I don't even want to say it. I can't say that. That's going to incriminate me. I can't do it. I'm on probation. I'm on probation. I would have said it. But she had did some reckless shit that I knew about, and I let her do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm a bad parent at all. Like, I feel like I'm an understanding parent, like a motherfucker. Like, I feel like I'm a cool parent. Like, you just don't got to get my timing wrong. Sometimes they get my timing wrong, and I feel like when they get my timing wrong, they get mad when I snap. That's what I feel like. I ain't even gonna lie. That's what I be feeling like. What you think?
But the person did still end up taking me home though.
See, I never even do that. See, that's some new shit.
Yes, they
It's
did.
the real
'Cause
spill.
See, I never knew that. See, I never knew that. See, you tell me everything, but you ain't tell me that. I never
didn't
knew
even
that.
get to tell you. I didn't even get
Yeah,
to
I
tell
thought
you
you
for
Uber
real.
home. I thought
Nah,
you
but
Uber
that ain't why she left though. That ain't why she left though. You feel me? That's just a reason that like fueled my fire. Like, I don't like how Samaya, like, this is what she do, right? She go all out her way for people that don't go, I feel like they don't go out her way for her. Oh, she was selling knives?
Yes.
Oh, Lord, they got you.
She trying to get me.
Man.
She trying to get me. I said, girl.
Man, they got you. That must be we wasn't talking, boy, 'cause I would have taught you out
It
of
must
that.
have been. She
Yeah.
reached out to me. I said, girl.
We been know that finesse game.
And then she sent me a TikTok. We be like,
I was trying to tell her. I said,
Something
we all
about-
did that.
something about
For real though, everybody that sold knives, That shit throwback.
Then I was
though.
trying to tell about the Publix and shit. I said, you need to go back. You still need to contact them because you got stocks in Publix.
Facts.
Every worker gets stocks out rip.
That's some
So
money.
you definitely need to, yeah, it's growing right now.
But yeah, man, you know
But
what I'm saying?
anyway,
We had a real good interview. I feel like we had a real good interview. We got a lot of things clear. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's time for the closure. Trey, I hope you're more prepared. You got to start being prepared for these closures, Trey. That's why I be prepared for my toasting. I be prepared. I know what I'm going to toast to now.
He prepared.
He's sitting up like he prepared, though. I ain't going to count. But I'm going to let Trey do the closure.
Off the top of my head, you know, if you is dealing with somebody, you know, practice safe sex. You know, I ain't gonna say, you know, jump out there and have kids, but like, you know how Mop raised you, do the right thing, finish school first.
I like that.
You know, you got plenty of time to have options where you do want to have kids. So get this out the way, hit them books. That's what my granddaddy is saying. He was born September 7th. So I was finna say, you know, his birthday was right before her birthday. So, but I've been quiet the whole podcast, you know. But it's like, it's interesting. It's like,
I learned a lot of new things.
As long as I know him up, you know, him falling out with his daughter, that shit really like scarred to the heart.
Facts.
The best way to say it. But
My daughter, if it wasn't for my firstborn, I wouldn't never been a hustler.
See,
real shit.
That type of shit.
Never would have been a hustler. That's what made me really know how to hustle for real.
Yeah.
Like now I'm at work hustling landscapers for them.
Yeah.
I got so many leads. I making like $500 a week on their ass for the landscapers. I'm a hustler up there, boy. Straight up.
But yeah, man, we gonna close it, man.
Man, we closing, man. I'm your host, Mark Santana.
It's your girl, Shanti.
This is Dog Tribe, man. Close the lights.
And I guess
Samaya.
You know what I'm saying? We out here, man.
It's the Real Spill Podcast.